PE in elementary school was the greatest extracurricular activity in the world. Fight me. Okay, imagine this. I'm 8 years old. I'm wandering through the world, going through everything I know and love. Elementary school, you know what I'm talking about. Jimmy's over there with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Timmy has those little cheese sticks with the alien on them, but you're only allowed to have one for elementary school and lunch. You remember that? Ring-a-ding-ding. The bell rings. You run to class. Your teacher comes out. What's up, guys? Are you guys ready to play, you ready to go to PE? PE was the greatest experience I feel like I had in elementary school. It was the best thing that ever could have possibly been made for everyone. One of the things I always noticed about PE is, as a kid, I don't know what you know about nowadays, kids in bubble wrap and protecting themselves with their helmets. Like, we'll wear this when I talk about kids nowadays. Kids nowadays go to PE, I feel like they're always protecting. The teacher has to like hold them and kind of caress them, make them feel really good. Okay guys, we're gonna be playing gender neutral skateboard. Playing on mats. But when I was a kid, I felt like PE was the greatest thing in the world. It was like dangerous. I felt like just the fact that, all right kids, we're gonna line up. I want you to grab balls and I want you to pelt your classmates, hit them right in the face, right in the face like that. You'd have like little Timmy that's like picking his nose in the background. And he'd just be like, what's the So yeah, PE was that activity where we actually went and gathered and we learned about how to exercise, nutrition, watching VHS videos of how to cross the street successfully, look both ways, cross and then don't get hit. That's the stuff we were taught as kids. I don't know about kids now doing like pranks, skateboard. It's just a prank to other people. Shut up. It's my cat. He's a naked pussy. Some of the games I remember as a kid when I played in PE that were incredible was, everyone remembers the Holy Grail day whenever the teacher would come out with that beautiful rainbow colored tarp where we all, we'd throw balls on it and we also had the one where you throw it in the air and everyone would grab it and put it on and they'd rush inside and sit. So it was like a ball and then you'd have Eddie that would just scream at the top of his lungs because it's collapsing on him and he doesn't want to get suffocated. Another type of game I also remember was, I think it was called cleanup or pickup, but I remember we had like little squares that we would be inside of and then they would start throwing balls at each other's square and you had to like try cleaning out as fast as you could, which I kind of thought was funny. They're like pre-training us and conditioning us to cleaning up other people's messes that they throw to us. I don't understand that. That's just kind of what it was. But I just remember you'd run into your square, you'd grab the balls and throw them out as fast as you can. The foam ones, of course. Maybe even the rubber ones if your school was cool. Mine was. Yeah, you throw them out behind, you throw it into the other little Timmy. Then you had like, Alicia, or let's just call it Ashley, the one chick that never did anything. So everyone threw it in her circle because it was really easy to get in her circle because she didn't clean them. You also had like Red Rover, aka break your friend's neck whenever you got called. Yeah, send Eddie over. We all remember that. One of my favorite things was like the day when crab soccer came out. I think I played crab soccer like 3 times in my entire life. Every time it would come out, it'd just inflate that huge oversized ball. I mean like larger than anyone else. You get on your feet and you freaking kick in the air. And I remember you were trying to kick it over the wall, like let's pretend you're trying to get the cocaine over the Trump wall into America, you know what I'm saying, to get it on the other side, and all the other classmates would just kick it back in. I remember there's one time it came down and it smashed this girl, like we're talking hit her face and it just right into the floor. Just absolutely glorious. I remember watching it, boom, and she's on the ground and like we're talking like pool out, game over, and it just slowly fades to black, wasted. It's getting hot. Another game I used to play when I was in PE before, it got boring, where we were forced to run repeatedly, where it became a health thing, where you just would sit there and run all day long. High school, we all know that. Those little scooter things, you'd like sit on them, and you just like do this zigzag motion, just freaking zigzag. Start zigzagging, and then you get it to go as fast as you can, and when you hit the side of breakneck speeds, and you're flipping off to the side, and you're screaming, and you're yelling for Timmy, like, don't let go. And Timmy falls and rolls into the wall. I don't know, I get kind of excited when I talk about PE. I remember when we got older, we used to play hockey. My teacher would always divide the class by boys and girls, which I always felt like was just a disaster. It was pretty much like storming the beaches of Normandy, except we were the Nazis, they were the Americans. We sat there with the big old whatever, and they just came storming up. When the women came, one more, another goal. It was really simple. Like, we used to play hockey, and I remember they said like no high sticks, and we had like those little rubber pucks. They're like an inflatable, like a dog toy when it squeaked when you squeezed it. We would, every time we'd go up and you just frickin' raise it really high like you're gonna slap it, then you get yelled at, so you'd sorry, Mrs. Biggin, grab it and you just, and as soon as you got ready to shoot, you just, and the girl would just be like in the goal and you're just like, then you just send it in there. And she was gonna blast a hole through her chest and she's whittling away. And then behind you, you made a goal, and then you're just like, oh, the girl's like, you're such a dick. And you're just like, good times. But I remember always in those games, it was probably the only time in my entire life where video games weren't polluting my mind. It was like, I just didn't, for the first time, I didn't have to play Splinter Cell during recess, so I didn't have to, like during the games, I didn't have to pretend it was a video game. It was fun, it was real. It's like Sharks and Minnows. I remember that was the only game where I used to pretend I was Sam Fisher. I was like sneaking around trying to get in. I was just like running, and you had to you had your teammates, and you had to go and like collect, you had to tag them, yeah, you had to tag the other team, bring them over to your side, and then you had to like Splinter Cell your way, Assassin's Creed Arable Bug. You had to get to their side, grab your friend, bring them back so they respawn. But if you got tagged, you got put in a little puny, pathetic circle where everyone would look at you and laugh at you. But yeah, I just remember like I was always good at running. I don't know, maybe it was ADHD. I just ran all day long. Maybe that's why we even had PE. It's just because they really liked to watch us run. Yeah, they liked watching us run. I don't know about any of you guys, but in my school, we actually got to play Dance Revolution! They had like the aluminum pads that I'd bring in and then have it on the screen, the tube TV. You know, the TV you had to roll through. Your teacher would just be having it, you'd be pushing it in. Because it was like the TV, the DVD player, the PlayStation, the power converter, the AA batteries, the drugs, I don't know. But wait! There's more! Play Fall Out Boy, Dance Dance is the song I played every single time. Yeah, PE was the absolute greatest, and it definitely was a big portion of my childhood. And if any of you have, actually, you know what? If any of you are PE teachers watching this, thank you. You motivated me to be more active, eat apples, drink milk, bone strong. You are the motivation. You're like bus drivers, greatest people in the world. Thank you. Thank you for your service, and God bless America for you. That's my opinion on PE. If you have any other opinions,